I give you my heart.
Alright guys, Golf Rivals, Cool and Luke here. So today's video is stage 2 walkthrough video. You've done stage 1, you've got some clubs, you've managed to get some chests, you've probably upgraded a few clubs by now, got higher levels on some of them, so you're going to start getting a bit better power, better accuracy. Now though, they've started to introduce wind to your shots, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to aim off your shots and adjust for the wind. If you don't, chances are the wind's going to blow you into the rough or into a bunker, but I'm going to show you how to get past that. We'll go through it together, hopefully help you out a bit. The wind ain't going to be that bad at the minute, it's only stage 2. Obviously it's something you're going to have to start thinking about. Okay, so the courses are getting a bit more, bit snaky there, not necessarily a straight shot anymore. Obviously with a black bear I can make it over there, but you see, if I circle it for you, see there, 2.1 wind. Right, so you're going to have to start aiming off. So I want to land where I'm aiming now. I'm going to rotate the screen and I'm going to move it back to 2.1. Right, I'll explain that a bit more when I get a better chance to show you. Okay, so you see I aimed off for the wind there and I landed where I wanted to. What you want to do is you want to rotate the screen. Once you've aimed up your shot, zoom in and rotate the screen so you are facing with the wind, so the tailwind, so the lines in the circle, in the target circle, are facing forwards. I'll show you again. Okay, so 2.2 wind now on the right hand side at the top of the screen. So I'm going to aim at my shot just like normal. See the outer circle, outer target circle is white, so that outer circle has a value of 10. So I'm going to turn it around. That first line has a value of 3, goes 3, 6, 9, and then the last one is 10. So bring it back to what I think is 2.2 wind, hit a perfect shot, and that should go in or pretty close. Alright, so we stopped just short this time, but you get the idea. The different colour outer ring, guys, you've got to keep an eye on this. When you're taking a shot, let's say a long range shot, your outer circle on your target circle is going to be white. So the outer circle has a value of 10. That goes from a straight line in the centre of that target to the outer ring. The value is 10. You have 3 lines if you look in the target circle, and that goes up with a white ring in increments of 3. So it'll go 3, 6, 9, and the outer ring will be 10. You can see all this explained a bit more on my YouTube channel, guys. Looks like it's frozen. Right, we're back in. So we're here for a nice easy putt now anyway. You all know how to do that by now, I'm sure. I don't have to go through that with you. So it's nice just to be polite, just put a good game, good luck, keep it friendly. So We'll give it another go there on stage 2. So keep an eye on this wind, guys. Top right hand side of the screen. It will tell you how much wind there is. You know how much you've got to aim off. So he's got 1.2 wind, look. See there? It's not a lot at the minute, but as you start getting higher in the stages, it does get more, and it will affect your shot. You will end up in the rough or a bunker if you don't aim off. Okay, because I don't have the distance then, I would have tried to get over there, but because I don't have the distance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay this side so I'm not stuck behind that rock. Okay, rotate my screen. That first, from the centre of my circle to that first line, that's 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back a little bit to where I think 1.2 is, and then I'm going to take my shot. Okay, so I stayed this side just so I didn't get stuck behind that rock, because we don't have side spin at the minute. See, he's only going to get to the same sort of position I will on my second shot anyway. I might be able to make it over that little bit of rough, but we'll see. Hopefully you're starting to get the idea, guys. Obviously line up your shot as normal, as if there's no wind, and then zoom in a little bit to the target circle like this, and rotate your screen so that your circle with the wind, see these lines? It's always going that way. See this arrow? It's facing north. That's how you want it to be, guys. Alright, so just line up your shot as if there's no wind, just like that. Turn it round, aim off. Okay, with a shot like this I'm not going to reach, so I'm going to overpower it. Alright, just get it as far as I can. Hopefully I'll be able to get it in with this next shot. The outer ring on this next shot, guys, is going to be a different colour. Okay, that close, I think it's going to be green. The outer circle on a green, the value of the outer circle with the green circle is 50. So same thing then with the white, that's 10. You've got 3 lines inside, 3, 6, 9, and then the outer ring is 10. With the green ring, you've got 3 rings inside. First one is 15, second one is 30, third one is 45, and then the outer ring is 50. Alright, so green ring, turn it round so it's facing north, aim it off. So obviously this first line is 15, 30, 45, and then the outer ring is 50. Okay guys, so I've just aimed it off a little bit. I'm going to get it straight in, hopefully bring the golf ball into the centre of the circle, hit it in perfect, and there you go, you've dunked it off the fairway. Your opponents at this stage are going to be thinking, what the hell just happened? We didn't have to take it to a shootout, you know, and that's what we like. Just open up the pin chest here, what we've got. Get your coins, get your gems, club cards, helms, iron balls. Those are really good for stopping, shoot off the fairway. These are good for in a shootout. If you want to land it on the green, they're not going to roll very far at all, so chances are it won't bounce off the green and that, so you'll get closer to the hole, hopefully win the game. Quest cards, then you get these, you get them every 4 hours. Get these ones every 4 hours. Okay, you get these pop up as well. Get another one in 16 hours. Look. and that all builds towards the chest that you can win. Just open this one as well. All club cards all going towards upgrades. Balls, look, them kangaroo balls, they bounce a lot further than a regular ball. They're good for distance. If you've got a shootout and the hole's miles away, you can't get there with your clubs, use the kangaroo ball. That'll get you the win, get you the trophies. Alright guys, we'll play one more go in stage 2. Try and explain this wind again for you. Like I say, if you're not really grasping what I'm saying, go over to my YouTube channel, Golf Rival The Revolution. I've got a video on there, I've got loads of videos on there, but one in particular is the wind guide. It should explain it to you a little bit better. Right guys, so again, we've only got a wind of 1.2, really nothing to worry about. All I've got to worry about now really is getting the distance. So I'm going to aim there. I mean, to aim off 1.2 is literally a little bit to the left there. Look. It doesn't really matter. Overpower the shot then. Get it in a straight line. You see, I aim close to this right edge as possible. It's a bit dangerous playing that way, but it gives you that extra distance. If I went to the left there or in the middle a bit more, try and play safe, that's an extra 10-15 yards that's going to take off my next shot towards the green. So you always got to think about these shots that way. So he's having a bad time there. Look, he's in the rough. He's not going to get very far on this next shot. He's going to get debuff. Probably going to lose about 20% of his power. So the second shot now, look, because we've got it on this right edge, we're going to make it over onto the green. See, I could try and put it in straight away, but that won't help you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce it off the fairway onto the green and hopefully into the hole. So again, get the target circle facing north. It's a white outer circle, which means it's a value of 10. So that first line then is 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back to where I think it's going to bounce. Bring the ball into the centre. Take a shot. Hopefully it gets close or even in. Well, didn't go in, but it's close enough. Nice easy putt. You see what I mean, guys? Just keep an eye on the direction and the value of the wind. It helps for playing precision shots like I did. When you want to play near the rough, so you get a bit closer to the hole, so you'll be able to make it on that second shot. If not, it's going to take you 3 shots to get to the green, then 1 shot to put it, and then chances are you're going to go to a shootout, and you've got a bigger chance of losing the game there. So the principle is always just get to the green, get the ball in the hole, fewer shots than your opponent. Try not to take it to a shootout if possible. You don't want to be using your special balls. As much as possible, you want to keep hold of them for later on in the game. If you can play your game without relying on these special balls, you can have a big edge over your opponents. Right, tell you what, guys, I'll play one more. Stage 2. It's just telling me my chests are full, so I can't get any more until I open one. Every 3 or 4, maybe 5 chests is a gold chest, so it's up to you if you want to try and work it that way. When you get a gold chest and you open that, and then the next game you'll get a silver, what you do is if you wait 2, 3, 4 more games before you open another chest, chances are you should land on a gold one, so it saves you wasting your gems on silver ones. Some people do that, it is a bit messing about, but chances are you get better club cards in there. Sometimes just be nice and say nice shot, things like that, do you know what I mean? Just keep it friendly. Right, so I'm going to end up in roughly the same place he is. So that's my shot. That's where I want to land. Obviously if I bring it around like that, 4.8 is going to be past this 3, between that 6, so 4.8 is going to be there somewhere. But I'm going to bring that into my advantage and just aim it further than where I want it to land. Then I'm going to overpower the shot a tiny bit. Okay. So I use the wind to my advantage to get that bit of extra distance. So if you're going to take a shot over onto the green here, guys, if you want to shoot onto, moved it now, but if you did want to shoot onto the green, chances are you're going to be going too fast. You're going to bounce past, roll over onto the fairway behind it. You see what he did there? He landed just in front of it on that little bit of rough on the circle outside the green. That will slow down your ball, so you'll land on the green. I'll show you now. So like, it's not too bad at the minute. Chances are that won't roll past. So I'm going to aim for the hole. Right, rotate it. So I've got time to do this. So it's an out circle of white. It's 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to aim somewhere in between the first line and the second line to get that 4.5. So I'm going to go about there. Get a perfect shot. It's going to go pretty close. And there you go. Once you master these shots, you know, you'll start getting them in rather than just next to it. So this is going to go to a shootout, guys. This is great because this was the last hole I was going to play anyway for this stage 2 walkthrough video. Now you'll see what I'm on about. Might have to use a special ball. Can't quite remember which shootout hole this was. Okay, so this shootout hole then, right, got 3 wind. This shootout hole then, the best thing I can say to do is to bounce it here on this fairway first, then onto the green. Okay, so try and get close to that edge. Aim it up. Okay, rotate the screen. Right, visualize the spot on the ground where that ball's going to bounce, and bring that target back to that spot where you're visualizing. Okay, make sure you keep an eye on that, otherwise your shot's going to be out. Then you just have to get a perfect shot. Okay, so this is going to go close enough, guys. It's going to be about 3 yards away. I think we're going to win this. So it won't too bad, 3.59. So hopefully we got this. Okay, so you don't always have to shoot straight onto the green. Alright, use the fairway. Use that little bit of rough edge around the green to slow your ball down. Use it to your advantage. Okay, so he's not even aimed off. Looks like he's going to go in the bunker. Oh, lucky. But we've won anyway, guys. Alright, so you get the point. Stage 2, a little bit harder than stage 1 then, because obviously you've got the wind, you've got to think about it a bit more. Still nothing too major to worry about. Obviously just take notice of what I've told you. Remember, line up your shot as if there's no wind. Okay, zoom in a little bit, rotate the screen so that you're facing with the wind. Visualize the spot where your ball is going to land, and then bring that target circle back to the position where you thought you know where it was going to land in the first place, and that's you aimed off for the wind. Then you just take your shot as normal, get the counter in the center to get a straight shot, and you'll pull the shot off that you want. Okay, guys. All right, that's it for me today, and I'll see you on the next video. Good luck, guys.
I give you my heart.